Good evening. My name is Sergeant Kibosh. That is my real name. I am a sergeant. I am not a sergeant in the U.S. Army or any formal military branch. I have been given the name Sergeant Kibosh because of the way that I conduct myself. Sergeant Kibosh is very handy. Very, very handy. Sergeant Kibosh. I was given this name because I put the kibosh on so many things. Kind of rubbed off. There was once this little girl. And she wanted some ice cream from an ice cream truck. She was really excited. Her parents were somewhere else, doing something else. She came up to me. I was inspecting the ice cream truck, just giving it a once-over. She came to me and pulled on my jacket. The one that you see here. This is Sergeant Kibosh's favorite jacket. Again, Sergeant Kibosh was not technically a member of any armed service, though he takes great pride in appearing as if he were in the army, or at least retired from the army. This little girl couldn't have been more than 5 years old. Comes and tugs on Sergeant Kibosh's military-grade jacket. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Hi. Can I have some ice cream? Are you talking to me? You want ice cream? Where are your parents? They're over somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. Are your parents close enough to know that you are out here by yourself, talking to strangers, asking for ice cream? Yes. Have you inspected this ice cream truck? What's inspected mean? Do you know whether this is a legit ice cream truck? What does legit mean? Have you thought about whether you will get sick if you have ice cream from this ice cream truck? I'm not gonna get sick. I love ice cream. I love ice cream. I never get sick. Young lady, that is not sound logic. Not all ice cream trucks are the same. I'm inspecting this, and I'm about to put the kibosh on the ice cream truck. What is, that thing that you just said? I am about to put the kibosh on the ice cream truck. Therefore, I will not be buying you ice cream because I have discerned that it is a low-grade, inferior ice cream truck. It's very dirty. And I don't like the sound of the tinkle bell. The tinkle bell? Yes, the sound of the tinkle bell. You'll hear it soon. The bell. Yes, the tinkle bell. I like it. I think it's really nice. I like it a lot. Young lady, I don't want to buy you ice cream. Oh, please, 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 I want some ice cream, please. Sergeant Kibosh has discerned that this is an inferior grade ice cream truck, and that you might get sick. I will not get sick. I promise I will not get sick. I will not get sick. I will not get sick. Can I please have some ice cream? I want some chocolate. You are playing with my heartstrings, young lady. I am now conflicted. I do not want to participate in this. Sergeant Kibosh believes that this truck is not up to code. That if you were to go inside and inspect every single flavor, you would find a lot to be desired. Yes, I would find a lot to be desired. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, what else? I like caramel, and I like the that's rocky road. Can I have some ice cream, please, mister? You can call me Sergeant Kibosh. I don't know what that word is. It's Kibosh. Kibosh, because I put the kibosh on things. That strike me as inferior. This ice cream truck, young lady. The fact that you are out here tugging at my coat. Where are your parents? Where are your parents? They're over somewhere. I just want to get some ice cream. Yes, but your parents should be asking this ice cream truck for ice cream, not me. They don't have any money. Okay. So your parents are somewhere nearby, but they don't have any money. Yes. How do you know? How do you know they don't have any money? Because they told me. They said, we don't have any money. Go ask that man. That man? Yes, they told me to go ask you. Where are they? They're not going to tell me. What? I'm not going to tell you. Excuse me? Whose little girl is this? Anybody? No one's going to claim you. I just need some ice cream. Then I can go. And then I'll go back to my parents. And then I'll just leave you alone. I'll just leave you alone. This is great. I'm not going to buy you any ice cream. Why? Because you don't have any money either? I do have some money, yes. Well, can I have some money and buy the ice cream if you don't want to buy it for me? That would be the same. I know. I just want to make it easier. If you don't want to buy it, I can buy it. Young lady? They don't call me Sergeant Kibosh for nothing, so the answer is no. Please! I want ice cream! No, you cannot have any ice cream. Sergeant Kibosh has dictated that there will be no ice cream for little girls today. I am sorry. I don't want to spend the money on you. You're a stranger. Your parents obviously told you to come up here and mooch off of a complete stranger. They did not know that I am Sergeant Kibosh. and that I put the kibosh on everything. It's only a matter of time before I put the kibosh on whatever it is that I'm inspecting. And that includes you. Now, young lady, I need to go and put the kibosh on something else. What else can I put the kibosh on? I will let you go if you can just give me $1. $1. But what are you going to do with $1? I am going to buy some ice cream with that $1. You can't buy ice cream with a $1. I can buy ice cream if I get another $1, and then another $1, and then another $1. Is this what your parents have told you to do? Go and get dollar after dollar after dollar? Yes. So why didn't you just ask me for $1 when I first started talking to you? Because I was hoping that maybe you would just buy the whole ice cream yourself, Sergeant Kibosh. Well, if you would have asked me for $1, maybe I would have given you $1, but now it is too late because you are trying to extort me. Extort? What's that mean? It means that you were trying to force me to give you money. I don't think I was. How was I trying to force you, sir? With your cuteness. Sergeant Kibosh is not immune to cuteness. He has a weak spot for cuteness. So Sergeant Kibosh was almost not able to put the kibosh on buying ice cream for you. Oh, well, you could still buy it for me. If you want to still buy it for me, I'm still here. I can buy, I can just have some ice cream. I might just give you $1 just to get you out of my hair. How would that suit you? I think that you really want to just buy me the ice cream. Because if you don't buy me the ice cream, then I have to go over to this other person who also might be like a kibosh person. And if another person's a kibosh person, then I have to go through all of this stuff. I just want some ice cream. Okay, so I'm really wanting to know where your parents are. Where are your parents? They don't want me to tell anybody where they are. Okay. I see. So they're probably filming this and having a good old laugh, aren't they? Except I don't see anybody who fits the description. Two parents sitting around watching a girl harass a grown man over some chocolate ice cream. Part of me wants to give you the ice cream. Part of me wants to give you $1. Part of me wants you to struggle so you learn what it's like to be in the real world, because Sergeant Kibosh is always trying to mentor people and give them a sense of the difficulty of being alive. I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying that you don't always get what you want, but you do get what you need. Especially when you're talking to Sergeant Kibosh. Okay, well, I need ice cream. Please, could I have some ice cream? Please, 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 please. You do not need ice cream, young lady. I do. And then I'll leave you alone, I promise. It is tempting. Sergeant Kibosh is in the midst of a dilemma. I would like to teach this little kid a lesson. Don't come up to strangers. Don't tug on their jackets, their military jackets. Especially if said individual is Sergeant Kibosh. Don't do that. See, I take great pride in being someone who cannot be swayed. I walk around the entire town and I just put the kibosh on everything. And there are individuals who are absolutely devastated by the kibosh. The kibosh, you see, is not only just a judgment, it is an energetic decimation. Sir, I don't know what you're saying, but if it has to do with ice cream, I am very much ready. Noted. I am telling people about the kibosh. Is the kibosh like a flavor? Because I can try the kibosh flavor. If I could have the kibosh flavor, I'm okay with having the kibosh flavor. It is not a kibosh flavor. No, not yet anyways. Could be one day. Ben & Jerry's might actually name a flavor after Sergeant Kibosh. That is conceivable. Oh! Okay, goody. What would it be like? Would it be like strawberry, maybe? Why strawberry? I don't know, cause I don't know. You have pink cheeks. Sergeant Kibosh has pink cheeks. Yes, you do. It's pink. My cheeks are pink. Okay. Noted. So, young lady, you're welcome to stand here while I continue my discourse. I have a mission, as every sergeant should have. Having a mission is what qualifies me as a sergeant. Obviously, my mission is to put the kibosh on everything worthy of the kibosh. Now, there's a lot of things that are not worthy. When I come by and I put the kibosh on something, it's like the equivalent of a stamp of approval, but it's a stamp of annihilation. But I don't just annihilate everything and anything. I annihilate very particular things. So when I walked up to this ice cream truck, I wanted to annihilate it. Put the kibosh on it because I didn't like the tinkle bell. When I was a child, the tinkle bell of the ice cream truck was the only thing that made me happy. My childhood was a barren wasteland of misery. I won't go into detail, but you can obviously tell that if there is someone like myself, a self-proclaimed sergeant, who puts the kibosh on everything, a stamp of annihilation, there must have been some trouble at home when I was growing up. It stands to reason. Sir, can I just have my ice cream? No, you cannot have your ice cream. I'm in the middle of talking. Oh, Mom, well, if you're the only one who's standing in line, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir. What? Yes, because I'm afraid that if you stand in line and you're just talking and no one's gonna come, and if no one comes in, I can't get some ice cream, and I can't get $1, or I can't get anything because you're standing here, and I'm afraid that people are gonna be afraid of you. Why would anybody be afraid of Sergeant Kibosh? I don't know. I mean, you're talking a lot. Yes, Sergeant Kibosh has been known to talk a lot. Yeah, but I don't know who you're talking to. I am just talking to the world. But Sergeant Kibosh, there isn't anybody in front of you. There's the ice cream truck. Yes. So I'm talking to the ice cream truck. Oh. Why are you talking to the ice cream truck? Because I'm about to put the kibosh on it. It is low-grade, inferior quality, the tinkle bell. Reminds me of my childhood, but the tinkle bell of my childhood was a lot happier. And when I was a child and I heard the tinkle bell of the ice cream truck as it came through the neighborhood, I was so happy. But this ice cream truck doesn't have a quality tinkle bell. And so I'm very unhappy right now. I'm very frustrated with this ice cream truck, young lady. And that's the real reason why. It's the real reason why I will not buy you an ice cream from said ice cream truck. It's the real reason I will not give you $1, although I have $1. I am paid handsomely as I go from town to town and stage to stage, putting the kibosh on whatever needs a kibosh. So you just happen to come up to me in a moment of vulnerability as I was revisiting my childhood. I was able to find refuge in the tinkle bell of a certain ice cream truck. It's the only thing that got me through my childhood. And now today, I hear this ice cream truck. And I am reminded of how miserable my life before I became Sergeant Kibosh. And now that I am Sergeant Kibosh, I go around and I just give the stamp of annihilation, everything that irritates me, and I am paid handsomely. Because people want me on their side. It's like a vicious food critic. You want the vicious food critic on your side, because if the vicious food critic is against you, then you could lose your restaurant. I am like a vicious food critic of everything. And it's all because I just need to destroy. I need to put the kibosh on everything. And I am very happy that you came up to me. I'm happy too. And I'm very happy that you tugged on my jacket. It's very sweet. Because you're so persistent. You're so innocent. It's so happy. I really like ice cream. And I'm sure that you have really lovely parents. Although I don't know where they are right now, and I really wonder why you're out here by yourself. I'm not out here by myself. Okay. Where are they? Oh, well, they're in the ice cream truck. They own the ice cream truck.